In the heart of Andalusia, by the gentle flow of the Guadalquivir River, lies a city whose stones still whisper tales of a golden age, Córdoba, known today as Córdoba. Close your eyes and let us journey back more than 1,000 years to a time when this city was the jewel of the world. It was the 10th century, and Córdoba stood as the beating heart of the Islamic Caliphate of Al-Andalus. By day, its streets hummed with the rhythm of life, merchants calling from bustling markets, perfume sellers filling the air with scents of jasmine and amber, and the faint sound of horse hooves echoing along cobblestone paths. By night, the glow of thousands of oil lamps lit the city, casting a warm golden hue over whitewashed walls and intricate wooden balconies. But Córdoba was more than beauty. It was a cradle of knowledge. Here, the libraries held over 400,000 books, at a time when most of Europe's largest collections barely held a few hundred. Scholars from every corner of the world, Muslims, Christians, and Jews, walked these streets, debating philosophy, medicine, astronomy, and poetry in the shade of orange groves. At the heart of it all rose the great mosque, the mezquita. Imagine stepping through its gates, hundreds of red and white striped arches stretching endlessly, marble columns as far as the eye can see, and shafts of sunlight piercing through delicate lattice windows, dancing across the polished floor. The air was cool, filled with the faint fragrance of orange blossoms drifting from the courtyard outside. Yet Córdoba was not just a city of scholars, it was a city of coexistence. In its prime, people of different faiths lived side by side, working, trading, and learning from each other. It was a vision of harmony rarely seen in history, a living proof that diversity could be a source of strength. But history is never still. By the late 15th century, tides had turned. The Reconquista swept across the Iberian Peninsula. In 1236, King Ferdinand III of Castile entered Córdoba. The city's Muslim rulers had fallen, and the mezquita, once a house of Islamic prayer, became a Christian cathedral. Minarets were crowned with bells, Arabic calligraphy stood beside Christian altars. The magnificent library, once the envy of the world, was seized. Countless manuscripts, works of science, philosophy, poetry, and history were burned or taken away. Centuries of Islamic scholarship and culture were suppressed, replaced by the customs and language of the new rulers. The voices of Andalusian poets grew faint, the music of oud and rabab fell silent, and the great gardens of learning faded into memory. Still, Córdoba's spirit was not erased. Even today, as you walk through its winding streets, you can feel it, in the patterns carved into ancient doorways, in the quiet courtyards where fountains still sing, in the lingering aroma of spices that once traveled here from distant lands. The city remains a bridge between worlds, a living memory of a time when light, learning, and tolerance shone brighter than anywhere else on earth. And so the story of Córdoba is not just the story of a city, it is the story of what humanity can achieve when hearts and minds open to each other. A reminder that beauty is not only built in stone, but in the shared dreams of people who dare to live together in peace.